I'd like to share with you a song written by Swami Kriyananda called Through Many Lives. Through many lives I've drunk the cup of laughter. No man could tell the pleasures I have known. The stars in the endless sky, if one could count, would come to billions. Yet as vast as are their numbers, so many years I've wandered far from you. Through many lives I've drunk the cup of sorrow. No man could tell the bitter tears I've shed. The drops in the endless sea, if one could count, would come to billions. Yet as vast as are their numbers, so many years I've wandered far from you. Through countless lives I've sought your cup of sweetness, found other cups, yet thirsted evermore. The streams in the hills of time all found their way into a desert. Every noon of bright fulfillment, ere many hours did sink to evening gloom. I long for you in summer and in winter, only for you my heart thirsts day and night. I've learned that the sweetest song ears ever heard were but your echoes. Lord, at last fill me completely, for nevermore I'd wander far from you. Lord, at last fill me completely, for nevermore I'd wander far from you. This song speaks for itself, but I will add a few thoughts to it. We have all eternity to play. We can play on the playground of the infinite endlessly. And then comes a time where we just get tired of it. I used to play a sport years ago, and there came a point where, mine was a very competitive nature, so I exulted in winning and deplored losing. But I remember the feeling that struck me very vigorously at one point, that I just was tired of playing that game. I was even tired of winning, because somebody has to lose, which means somebody's very disappointed. And it became tiresome. And there comes a point where we just want the divine. We want that infinite presence. And this song is reflective of that journey of the soul. We've enjoyed this universe, we've suffered through this universe, and we've always been looking for something. There's always something in the back of your mind, something that you're asking for, hoping for, grieving about, yearning for, hoping against hope, for or against, fearful of perhaps, but there's always something hiding in there. And behind that is the infinite. Behind that is the calling, the deep yearning for the infinite. And so this song expresses that, and it's perhaps fitting that as I sing this, as I record this just now, it's finally raining outside, a real rain. We had a little sprinkle last week, but for the first time in the year, but first time in the season, I should say. This is the rainy season now. The rain year begins in October or November in California. So the fires will be going out, which is wonderful, and now new concerns present themselves. Will we get enough rain? Or there's no end to it. An election just passed. Oh, how wonderful. Oh, how horrible. Oh, this, oh, that, oh, the other thing. There's no end to it. So the interesting part of this is that the song could sound sort of discouraging or depressing, but it's actually deeply uplifting. We just have to learn to look inside for that. Because once we put forth that call, once the message of this song becomes the message of our soul, then that fulfillment, that ultimate victory, that ultimate fulfillment, that ultimate return to God is assured. Prior to that, boy, we can just go and go and go and go. It's our universe to play in. No end to it. So let's take that journey home and take this chant, or this song, I should say, into your heart and into your meditation, and try to feel deeply, feel the essence of it, the core of it, because there is a profound truth in it, and we can learn to live that truth in our lives. Namaste.